Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have something different. We'll be doing a coffee cup reading and I'll be using the coffee cup to predict your future. I've been wanting to do this for a while on this channel, so I felt like today was finally the time. So I will use the coffee cup to look into your future to see what is the kind of future that you're currently aligned to. This is more for the long term though, like I'm kind of want to see who you're becoming, right? Who you are aligned to right now towards becoming. So we'll be using the coffee cup to look into that, and also we'll use some tarot cards, some oracle cards later on to see more. But first, actually, I want to start your reading by taking some tarot cards to feel your current present energy so that you know that this is your reading, you know that this is the future that awaits you. So let's just confirm that this is your reading first, and I want to look into your present energy, maybe what you're currently experiencing, what is currently happening, who you are currently, right? So let's see, Spirit, can you please give me the energy for this collective? Who are they currently? What is their energy right now in this present moment when this reading finds them? You do have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and I'm hearing for a lot of you, you're very aspiring. I'm hearing the word aspiring. There is something that you aspire to be. Okay, the High Priestess. So I feel this collective will draw in very intuitive people. A lot of you could be psychics, maybe you're reading tarot. I also feel like you're very spiritually connected, but I sense that something about your intuition is you're a person who is really connected to their intuition. And a lot of you could be females. Like I'm sensing a lot of females in this reading today. Okay, we have the Death card. We also have, wow, Queen of Wands. Look at this. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, definitely a lot of female energy for this collective. But don't let that stop you from watching the reading. I will get into more details, okay? So, if you're not a female, of course. So, but again, there's a lot of feminine energy, I want to say. But this collective, I sense that your voice is very important to you. I see that something with your future and your voice are very connected. And I'm seeing a lot of like aspiring singers here, a lot of aspiring actresses, a lot of aspiring influencers, writers, people who will become famous because of their voice. Like I feel right now you maybe aspire to become famous, to become recognized, to be seen for your voice and for using your voice. That's something that's coming through. Also with the Death card, you're undergoing a major life transition right now. You're actually becoming this right now. I feel like right now you know that the present moment is leading you to this kind of outcome, but this feels like a very transitional time for you right now. It feels like this is not who you are, but this is who you know you're becoming. And the Death card is really signifying that this period of your life is going to be life-changing, because this is the period marking the new version of you who you're becoming, right? So a lot of you know that this present moment is a life-changing time for you because you're becoming what it is that you aspire to be, which again, I'm seeing a lot of people who will be famous here or just be recognized for their voice. You may want to use your voice for your craft, for something. So if that's your energy, if you guys resonate with that, then I hope that you stick through the reading, and let's just see into your future, guys. Who are you becoming right now? What is the future that you are aligned to? So, sorry, I feel like that was loud. Let me just put this to the side here and let's see your cup. Okay, let me see if I can do this. How do I do this? Okay, it's my first time doing it. So, ooh, okay. Let me see what's happening for you guys. I feel like there is a lot of depth to you. That's the first thing that's coming through. Let me just see if I can focus this so that you can see properly. I'm hearing there's a lot of depth to this collective. You have a lot to offer, is what Spirit is saying. You have a lot of talents, a lot of gifts that go beyond what many people offer. So I feel like this reading today will attract a collective with a lot to offer. And Spirit is saying that that depth that you have is still hidden. I feel like you still haven't shared, or even if you have shared something out there, it feels like you have just scratched the surface, no? Like if we look at this, it's so, it's so like pigmented, but there's just some couple of scratches here and there, and I'm really sensing like the symbol of, even if you guys have put something out there, or if you have shared a version of yourself out there, I really feel like it's just, you've just scratched the surface. You haven't even started yet. Like honestly, it feels like some of you haven't even started like the actual process yet, or the actual like unfolding of this kind of future. You've tapped into it. That's the thing. It's like I feel like you've dabbled in it, you've tapped into it, but you haven't even started. So even if some of you are finding yourself at a very stable position, or maybe you feel like your life is okay, it's doing pretty well, Spirit is saying there's a lot more coming in for you. Like a lot more that you just, you haven't even gotten into it. Okay, so I feel like that's also that's what's coming through for your first message. Let's see what else. I'm seeing there's an interesting message about 3 pathways here. So maybe some of you have dabbled into like a couple of things, and I feel like this reading will find you when you have finally aligned yourself to the path that will lead towards a big breakthrough. And I'm seeing worldwide recognition at the end for you guys. So I feel like you've dabbled in some paths before, and maybe at a point you realize that's not actually what you want. You want this, and I feel like right now you are aligned towards worldwide recognition is something that I'm seeing for a lot of you. This could be relocation as well. I feel like your energy is very international. Like I'm getting this energy from this cup. It feels very international. It feels very broad. I feel like you guys will move into the future into a different country. You will settle down into a different country. I'm seeing also marriage taking place in a different country for this collective. So if you're coming from a small city, if you're coming from a small country, or you want to move somewhere else, I'm seeing that being a part of your future. And I see that you will relocate, marry in a different country, meet somebody important in a different country. I also feel like when it comes to this path, there has been a big obstacle that you're just going to overcome right now. Although this has been the path of your purpose, it feels like there have been a lot of things that you've needed to overcome. And this could be because you may feel like you're coming from a point of disadvantage. I feel like these mountains, these obstacles that have been in your way, they may be coming because some of you may feel like your circumstances that you were either born in or where you're coming from feels disadvantaged. So this can be, again, a small city, a small country with lack of opportunities for your goals. It could be maybe, your environment where you have been raised, the people around you. I feel like you may have experienced challenges when it comes to that, but you have successfully overcome them, or you will overcome them in the future. Although I feel like this reading might find you in a time when you're actually more ready to step into the spotlight. Like you're getting more and more prepared, and it's getting really nearby for you, because I see that you've already started to scratch the surface, right? So a lot of you, when it comes to your future, I feel like you're headed towards worldwide recognition, and potentially like relocating somewhere else, somewhere different. I'm seeing, okay, wow, I am definitely seeing a lot of performers here. Like, I feel like you guys have like such an identity that is meant to be seen by so many people. And I feel like you're going to be able to attract a crowd around you. Like I'm seeing so many people just talking about you, and I'm hearing your name, like your name will be talked about, your name will be seen. I'm seeing a lot of people just being interested in you, and you kind of being the talk of the town is what Spirit is saying, or just, yeah, like you're going to receive a lot of recognition. And there's something about you embodying actually different identities throughout your life and your future. So you will really have like these significant, this is like such a celebrity reading. Oh my god, like I can't even make it up, because like Britney Spears is coming to my mind. I don't know if you guys know who you are, but she is I mean, I think most people know who Britney Spears is. Yeah. But I feel like she had like very iconic moments throughout her career. And that I feel like I'm being brought to her energy for some reason. Because I feel like you have that. Like you know, like I feel like she's just so iconic. And you guys have that like iconic energy that you can just, you're just a star. Like you literally are a born star. And I feel like you have such big like presence, and you will have like these very big moments in your career as well that feel like very significant. You know, it feels like it's I don't know, what's coming to my mind is like either like you wore like that outfit, or maybe you released that book that became really big, or you released that song that became really big. And I feel like you will have multiple of them. That's something that Spirit is saying, is like throughout your career you will embody like these different identities that mark like a signal, a beginning of a new era. And that's something like that really makes successful people, is they allow themselves to change and evolve as they feel intuitively called to do. And remember, you are very connected with your intuition. So you will know about that when it's time to do that, okay? Some of you could have a dog, is what I'm seeing, or you may get a dog in the future, but I'm seeing a dog here. Okay, let me see if I'm seeing something else here. Okay, I'm seeing also a lot of like horse energy. So a lot of you could be like free spirited. I feel like you're going to be somebody who is going to have like not a regular job. That's definitely something that I'm not seeing in the cup here. But with the horse energy, it's such a sign of like freedom to me, either freedom of schedule, freedom of being able to move, freedom of money. A lot of you could be a Sagittarius as well, like Aries, Leo. I'm getting a lot of fire energy in this cup here. And I feel like you really like your freedom. I feel like you're a very adventurous person. And when it comes to your future, I feel like you are aligned to freedom. So this is, again, freedom of movement, freedom of location, freedom of wealth. But yeah, that's something that I'm seeing about the future that you're currently aligned to. So that was like quite an interesting reading. Let me know if you enjoy this, because I feel like now I want to do more of them. Like I really connected with this energy today. So let me know if you like that, and we can do more in the future. But now let's also get some tarot cards for you and some oracle cards, just to get any advice, any guidance that is meant to surface up. We're gonna keep this part shorter than usual, just because I don't want this reading to be too long, but just any advice from Spirit for those who are being found. Oh, look at the 10 of Swords coming in. Yeah, you guys are definitely like, maybe right now just like going to bed, scrolling on social media, just dreaming of being a celebrity, or dreaming of being, you know, that version of yourself. Let's see, what is the message for you right now though? You will get through it. I feel like Spirit is saying definitely there will be a way made for you. I know a lot of you feel disadvantaged when it comes to this journey, and you may feel like there have been a lot of obstacles your way, but with the 3 of Cups, there's celebration at the end. And I actually feel like there's something about you, actually, the present version of you who's being found by this reading, starting to find your way through it. So I feel like you've had to fight through a lot of obstacles, and maybe at times it really felt impossible for you. But the 3 of Cups is also like a sign of, for me at least, of things coming together for you. So I feel like this reading is going to find you in a time when things are slowly starting to come together, and I feel like you're finally being able to like break through the trail, right? Like you're able to find like a little pathway that can emerge into your wish. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're finding your way towards your wish, towards your dream. And know that this is such a blessing, guys. Know that it's such a blessing to know who you aspire to be, because there are people in this world who don't have that. There are people who don't have dreams, who don't believe in their dreams, and just the fact that you believe that you can do something like this, it's such a blessing. It's honestly such a blessing. We also have the mystical card coming in. So we have wish, mystical. I feel like this pile will attract a lot of like psychics, or maybe people who are into just like spirituality, maybe even witchcraft for some of you. But I'm sensing a lot of you do have like this like witchy, spiritual, like tarot reader energy. Maybe you do tarot for yourself as well, but you also have very mystical energy. That's the thing. Like, you have very attractive energy. Let's see what else is the message coming through for you right now. Regarding this person's future, Spirit, any advice you want to give them right now? Okay, you also have the new moon in Pisces. Tune into your intuition and let your imagination guide you. Intuition, dreams, and imagination. Interesting. I feel like also a lot of times Pisces are known for their creative expression, especially when it comes to writing music, when it comes to writing songs, because they're such emotional, such an emotional sign. They're able to use that emotion to put it into their craft. So I feel like Spirit is guiding you to trust your current intuition when it comes to the way to your dreams, because you're finding your way into it. I feel like you're finally starting to find your way towards this. Also, we have the Aries, which I picked up in the cup, okay? Full moon in Aries, harness your confidence to act decisively and achieve breakthroughs. Action, confidence, and breakthroughs. So listen to your intuition because it's guiding you to breakthroughs. Listen to your intuition. I feel like this is a time to really be decisive and to, harness your inner confidence. Be decisive in order to achieve breakthroughs, in order to move forward when it comes to your goals, because you're capable. I feel your energy right now is very much, you're starting to break the trial. Like, you're starting to finally see a way towards this, or you're maybe feeling the inspiration right now that will lead you to your end goal, to your breakthrough. What else is your message for right now? What is your guidance? Okay. A call to embrace inner spiritual serenity and release human conflicts with sanctuary. So I feel like it's time to stop fighting with yourself. We do have the mermaid here. Again, mermaids are kind of known, right, to have a very seductive voice, to have very like siren energy. So I feel like some advice for your present self is to just release the conflicts of the world, of people, release their problems because they're literally not yours to carry, and just embrace the eternal spiritual love. I feel like there is this guidance for you right now. Just ignore everything around you. Just focus on your dream. This is where you should pour in all of your energy right now. I feel like your dream is calling you to action. And let's get your final message. I'm hearing stop arguing with yourself because other people don't believe in your vision. So that's interesting. It might resonate for some of you. Let's see your last message. Courage. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. So I feel like your last message regarding your dream is to be courageous. Wish upon a star and release any limiting beliefs that you have about yourself and about your way towards this, because I feel like, the reason why there have been so many, maybe this energy of like obstacles or like things preventing you to get towards this, could be because of your limiting beliefs. And sometimes we're really not at fault for this. Like, really, sometimes it could be just the way that we were raised. It could be coming from things that we heard in school, things that we heard from our family members, things that we keep hearing on the news. That's why I feel like Spirit is guiding you to release the conflicts of the world and tune into spiritual love. I feel like you have been consuming a lot of content that has been putting limiting beliefs on you. And Spirit is saying you don't have to resonate with that. Like, you do not have to accept and adhere by that. You can just release it and say, I have my own way towards this and I will figure it out. So I feel like that's the reading for you guys today. I hope that this resonated for you. If you enjoyed this, let me know, because I would really like to do more of these. I feel like this was a very powerful reading today. So I'm sure it's going to find those of you who need to hear it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.